So I'm Diego Giron and I'm the CEO at Leanmote. Have you ever suffered from a burnout and you didn't realize it? Well, this is Joe. Joe was working during the weekend and suddenly he had a heart attack. The first thing he thought about is that he needs to meet the manager tomorrow. The second thing he thought about is that he needs to secure some funding for a certain project. Thirdly, he thought that he didn't update his will. And fourthly, he thought that he hoped his wife don't find him dead when she arrives home. So Joe, based on statistics and research, we have realized that Joe is not alone. We know that connectivity within teams, well-being, commitment dropped dramatically between hybrid remote employees. And this is why I'm here to talk to you today. When those talented people like Joe feel disconnected, three things happen. Their productivity level goes down, the LinkedIn profiles start getting a lot of attention, and they are propense to suffer from a burnout. And suddenly, they are looking for a way out. So all the money companies have spent on recruiting, onboarding, and training is going to go, and they have to look for someone else. And companies are losing millions of dollars because of this. So what we do at Leanmote is we strengthen teamwork by providing functionalities like gratitude, recognition, mood assessments, and we encourage connectivity and well-being. Our software can highlight the connectivity gaps between different teams, and therefore team leaders can boost interaction in the new era of the dynamic workforce. Not only we use conventional ways of tracking well-being, we're expanding into wearables technology to track the levels of activity, anxiety, depression, and stress to help employees to get on top of their mental health. So we're B2B focused, and our pricing model is a subscription business model which varies from a freemium to a pro user version of $99 per user monthly. Why now? The market size in Australia had 1.2 million remote employees before the lockdown started. This number has almost tripled, and what is even better, it will continue growing. In 2021, employees expect their employer to accommodate their demand for more flexible working opportunities. Investing in technologies that facilitates collaboration and hybrid remote work will be the key. At the moment, we have 2,000 active users across 13 customers, and they are providing us with feedback. We're building the software with customers, and we're learning along while we go. Our current customers are with us because we have a very solid team. I have 6 years of experience as a business owner, and I have managed more than 160 employees. Alexi is our CTO. He's a senior software manager at one of the biggest tech companies in Australia. And we have Rodrigo, which is our COO, and he's a project manager in another tech company established in the US. We have as well great business advisors like Marilyn and Dim. So we are currently self-funded, and we are looking at the moment for warm introductions to decision makers and HR for medium and large companies. And we're looking as well for new customers to test our freemium feature. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So let's start Q&A, and
I have a couple of questions.
yeah, of course.
I noticed your pricing model was free $9.99 a month. Is that per user? And also just wondering like how you will track the ROI of this for companies, and how you're going to manage the fact that like some employees won't be willing to share that data with their employer.
Well, at the moment, we are running a research with Macquarie University in Sydney, and we're looking forward to, we need to be compliant with the data, and we need to, we will show the information to the user, but we will not disclose information to the employer. At the moment, we're working on showing maybe some trendings, but not the complete data. And what was the first question, sorry?
I think that some employees would be hesitant to even try it because they don't want their employer to know how they're feeling or their general health. How will you cross that hurdle?
Well, we have run hundreds of interviews to people that have had burnout, and most of them agreed that they would like to track their these parameters. So at the moment, I think maybe they're willing to show. We haven't tested that part of our solution yet, because we as I mentioned, we're running that research, and yeah. Thank you.
I agree with Hillary here. Have you asked them, do they just want to track these parameters, or you ask them noting that the company they're working for will get the access to these parameters, and the company will know that they are in depression or have any other problems?
One of the solutions that we're bringing in is to detect these levels of anxiety, depression, and activity levels. Based on that, they agree that if they would, if we can show some trends to the company in terms of how they are feeling, and if we can trigger alarms to managers, and to kind of say, okay, this employee is propense to suffer from a burnout, and they agreed that if we give them a well-being day or kind of a day off for them to prevent this, they would like to share this data to help them get on top of their mental health.
This is Gary here. I know a little bit about this space. Do you know the company EVA, YVA.ai?
No,
You
EVA?
know, yeah, EVA, YVA.ai. Anyhow, I know a bit about this space. So you guys are on target. I actually am the co-founder of EVA, one of the top AI HR tech companies looking at employee well-being. So you're on target with it. We can, if you want to go offline and talk about it in more detail, you can Google my name, Gary Fowler, and you can see and EVA, and you'll see some of the things out there. But you're on target with it. It's employee burnout is really important today, and to be able to talk about well-being is, you know, you're on target with the market.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm happy to continue to talk via email.
Thanks, Gary. You can share your contacts in chat. Thank you, Diego.